So with allergies, that some people are, dying if they're in the vicinity of peanuts, while other people are just fucking dunking them like there's no tomorrow. Because they have different biochemical, biological receivers. That's what's happening in all our biologies, that genetically and environmentally and behaviorally, we can create certain reversals in our electromagnetic field, which is your atoms are just electromagnetic frequencies, energy. If you keep zooming in and zooming into atomic and subatomic and ultra subatomic particle physics, then at the end, you're left with nothing but a potentiality of waveforms. If you have a potentiality of waving here a little bit more than waving here, then you call this an atom, or you call this a subatomic particle. If this wave potential and this wave potential are close to each other, then they might stick together. They might form a molecule. If these molecules tend to stick together rather than be over there, then you might call it an organ or a cell or a neuron. And they will communicate with bits over here. And the in-between spaces are not empty. They are still filled with information. Just the potentiality of information is less likely. If you measure it in a timely manner, you have less time spent here. Your frequencies spend less time in the in-between spaces than in the occupied spaces of cells and atoms and molecules and organs. That's what you are. You are frequency. And when beings know how to modulate frequency, it's very easy to implant certain receivers that will co-resonate with the message that they're beaming at you. So how can you be mindful and less mindless? How can we turn forgetfulness script into mindfulness exercises around harmlessness and around loneliness? Let's start with harmlessness. That's the easier one. Whether you are the one who creates incapability, whether you're the one who decapacitates people in order for you to feel loved, feel accepted, feel appreciated, feel like you belong, or whether you are on the receiving end and somebody is constantly making you feel like that you are incapable, that you are not worthy, that you need someone, that you are lonely, that you need another being to be whole and complete. The mindfulness that you can bring into these situations is your relationship with Source is a fully open, free will relationship that doesn't really have a good example around you anywhere else. So you will need to develop an intuitive understanding of who you truly are without any other being. If you wouldn't have the social circumstances, the socioeconomic circumstances, the political circumstances, the geographical circumstances, the family circumstances, the historical circumstances, the gender circumstances, the media landscape circumstances that you are currently in, or that you could ever possibly be in, who are you as a being? As a form of sentient consciousness. Why did you come here? Why did you choose to manifest?